Hey, how you doing, guys? Go ahead, come on in, take a seat. Today, we're going to be talking about indoor rock climbing. Why and how you should do it. So what is indoor rock climbing? What makes it different from outdoor rock climbing? One thing is indoor rock climbing is more accessible. If you have a climbing gym in your area, you don't have to drive out to the wilderness. It's safer because you have an auto belay or belay system attached to the ceiling, so if you fall, it'll catch you. It's easier to do because the grapples are already bolted into the walls. You don't have to set them in yourself. And it's a bit cleaner. You don't have all the dirt and the bugs and everything, so a lot of people are happier with that aspect taken out as opposed to outdoor rock climbing. So, why are we here? Obviously, I would like to get you to rock climb and be happy like this guy is. See how happy he is with his rock climbing? He's got all his gear on, although he doesn't need goggles. Just so you know, those goggles that he's wearing are very non-essential. So what we're going to be covering today, first is why. What are the benefits of rock climbing? How do you get started? What are the first steps? And what do you need to know? Things like key terms. So let's start with why. What are the benefits of indoor rock climbing to you? First of all, you've got a lot of health benefits. So it's a really good workout. It uses almost all of the muscles in your body. It uses arms, legs, core, back. Even your fingertips and toes are made use of in rock climbing. So it's a very physically strenuous workout, but it's very entertaining to you mentally. So you don't really notice how much of a workout you're getting. So it's really great for you. Also, you get to see your improvements over time. They have a rating system that I'll talk about later, but there's a very tangible way to see how much you're improving over time. So it's very encouraging as you're going along. It's also just really nice to join the community. Rock climbers, from my own experience, are just very friendly, welcoming people. The experts don't make me feel like I shouldn't be there. It's just a very warm, fuzzy thing to join the rock climbing community. It's great. It's unlike anything I've ever seen, really. So next, let's talk about how you get started. So you'll first want to find a climbing gym in your local area. This might not be as easy for some of you. It's not all that popular in different parts of the country. For me, I live here in Santa Clarita, home of the Masters College, so we have a climbing gym called Top Out, very close to us. It's a great gym. I love it a lot. People are great. And then also you'll need some equipment. So you'll need shoes, a harness, and a chalk with a chalk bag. So the chalk is good. It just helps you grip onto the wall much better and keep from slipping, especially since you're likely going to be sweating as well. So renting this equipment is the best idea on the front end. You don't really know what kind of shoes you're going to want. There's two kinds that you can choose from, and they'll explain the differences to you if you actually go to the climbing gym. But renting, nothing bad about that. Totally fine. It's sanitary. I would highly advise doing the rentals before you actually buy and invest in any of the equipment because it can get pricey when you start buying your own stuff. Also, get some training on the belay system. There's a lot of professionals at any climbing gym. It's not expensive to get the training, and typically, if you just ask someone, hey, how does this work, they'll totally help you out. So definitely get some training on the belay system before you use it because it can be dangerous. So there is an auto belay that is just a machine at the top of the ceiling, and the cord comes down, you strap into it, and it just keeps you from falling automatically. The regular traditional belay system takes two people. One person will be down on the ground holding the rope so that you don't fall if you slip off of the edge. So that's the traditional belay system. Either way, make sure to familiarize yourself before you just get up there and climb. Also, take advice from experienced climbers. They're typically not trying to toot their own horns. In my experience, they usually just actually want to make you get better. So definitely take advantage of the climbers who know what they're talking about. So next we're going to talk about what are the things you need to know about climbing. So you'll hear terms such as beta. Beta is inside information on a certain climb. It just helps you get to the next level or get over a certain climb that you might be projecting. So projecting is working on a specific climb. Sometimes you can't get it all in one sitting, especially when there's a lot of difficulty in a certain part of it. So the rating system, like I mentioned before, it varies from place to place. And you've also got two different rating systems for rock climbing and bouldering, which bouldering is kind of an offshoot of rock climbing, but you can learn more about that at the gym. And then the crux. The crux is the most difficult part of any given climb. Any difficult move or a sequence of moves that's the hardest is called the crux. So once you get over the crux, you're pretty much home free on the rest of the climb. So those are the basic things you need to know. It's a very healthy, very fun activity to do, and it's just really easy to get into, especially on the front end. So do I have any questions? Any questions out there? All right, I think I see a hand. Nope, I don't. Just kidding, because I'm in my room by myself. So if there aren't any more questions, again, I highly encourage you guys to do this. I very much recommend it, and I thank you so much for your time.